It's time for the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
To me, there's nothing better than to spend all of my time out on the water.
With waterman Eric Brandon.
'Cause that's where I get my kicks, out on the water.
And extreme angler Joe Hector.
Hey, it's my residence.
Call your resident fishing experts, Eric and Joe, at 866-801-0940 and get hooked up.
You know where we'd be spending our weekend.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car.
Don't wanna waste my time or a single dime on something high and dry, out on the water.
Want to see the show live? Go to the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
Yeah, we are live. Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Shows on the radio. Beautiful Saturday morning after the rain blew through. My wounded friend to the right, co-host, and just all-around entrepreneur, Joe Hector. What happened to your shoulder, bro? What's up with you, man? You're damaged.
Good morrow.
Good morrow.
Well, I've had shoulder problems for a while.
Okay.
And it's really kind of bugging me lately, so it's been painful. So I'm trying this tape thing that I guess a lot of these athletes are doing.
Yeah.
And it's not really doing anything yet. But
I think it's kind
maybe
of
it'll work.
It's a sympathy play for the audience to have all the hot ladies out there who follow you and love you shed a tear. Oh, is Joe okay? Is he okay? Let me call Mildred and Alice and Mary.
Mildred?
And tell them that Joe's hurt.
Did you just say
They're calling now, but they wouldn't call if you were hurt.
They would probably be happy. Oh, Brandon's off the show. Is he in the hospital? Good. Keep him there.
I'm just like, Mildred? Where did you get
just
that?
names that came out
Mildred.
Of Whatever, man. Stephen J. Gray, you crazy man.
Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Hey. I know Mr. Joe is going to be happy. You all heard the football schedule came out.
That was a huge event for me.
We'll talk about that later, okay?
What a tease.
This is Fox Sports, man. Come
Eric
on.
back at 9:40. Thank you, bro. I'll get all the numbers to you as you need. Somebody must have nuked the list back there. But anyway.
Really? Yeah, your favorite other board up.
Yeah, okay. So, heard some good stuff about reports of mahi this week and some kingfish.
Great.
Called Jimbo last night. Talked to him. He said the fishing's been picking up, which is great.
Yep.
Sailfish are banging. So
Right in line with
the change of seasons, maybe? Or going into your tournament, you mean?
Could be
That's what it was, yeah. Yeah, of course, Mr. Promotion Guy going into your tournament. Which, by the way, I'm wearing one of your sponsor shirts today.
I like that.
Okay, I'm SA. I got the SA buff on today. Got the SA
Look at
hoodie.
that. Is that the sailfish or the
That's
exotic?
the sailfish, baby.
Okay.
I'll turn around and show the audience.
I got to give you a new exotic shirt.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Well, you could ask for it.
Why don't you ever just wear a shirt that covers your howitzers there? And
Hey, Joe, put your mic a little closer if you can,
be like
too.
me.
Sure.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
Anyway, Jimbo's holding on line one. Let's don't hold the man up any longer, shall we? On the Thomas Flyer, Jimbo the Shield. What's up, bro? Hey.
Good morning.
Boy, do you sound fired up today, bro. Good morning to you.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. Looks like it's going to be another nice, calm day out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully this rain passes through. I haven't looked at the radar, but it's not raining now, but I guess it was drizzling most of the night.
Yeah.
But, the fish are already wet, so who cares? And it's going to be calm. That's the most important thing.
Exactly.
That's for sure. You told me yesterday that it was pretty much flat calm out there on the water. Danny Ramos told me the same thing, kind of affected his fishing. Wasn't a great day for him. Yourself, we talked about some of the catches this week, so, man, go for it, Jimbo. Take it away, baby.
All right, so, flat calm is great for us, but it's not necessarily great for the fishing, although it can be spectacular when it's flat. So in that case, you got the best of everything, calm season, great fishing. But just the last couple of days, it's been good. I wouldn't call it spectacular. Earlier in the week, when it was blowing, it was spectacular. So we've had blackfin tunas, not every day, but pretty much every day this week.
Nice.
We've had sailfish coming through pretty good. You mentioned mahis. There's been some mahis, but they're not running by any means. And in my opinion, it's not worth going offshore in search of them. What few mahis have been caught have been on the edge, and they found us versus us finding them.
Okay.
So put the kites up or on our live baits. The few that I heard of caught yesterday were all in 100, 120 feet of water, so not out there at all.
Right.
There's also been a few cobias caught the last few days, both on the deep lines and up on the top. and quite a few kingfish. So it's been good all around. Whatever you're looking for. Oh, we also had a few mutton snappers yesterday too. So
Nice.
from top to bottom, there's fish out there to be caught, and pretty much everything that we've done has been on live baits this week. Fishing with herrings and pilchards and some cigar minnows, and not going to be doing any kite fishing today. It doesn't look like, so we're just going to be drifting or slow trolling those live baits. Let them find us.
There you go.
exactly.
Find them, Joe. Nice
Yes.
with a fish.
Yes.
I'm thinking like in a kayak. It's nice when fish find you out there in that.
That's what happens, man.
Plastic thing out there way offshore. You know.
That is what happens. Yeah.
That is what happens there, huh, Kirk?
There was a guy on YouTube that put a GoPro, underneath his kayak
Yeah.
as he was going out. This was a couple of years ago,
Right.
and as he's going out, I don't know what depth he's in, but all of a sudden you see like way in the background a school of fish kind of like trailing him.
Yeah.
And he's paddling out, and all of a sudden the school's getting closer and closer, and then you could see it's cool because he puts his bait out, and
Yeah.
you see it in an angle from underneath the kayak, right?
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so you see the pilchard like going out, and all of a sudden, just right away, whack, and it's a wahoo. It lights up right away, gets all fired up, and that school that was following him
Yeah.
was like a school of like 50 wahoo,
Oh my God, man! 50
right outside of
wahoo.
Hillsboro. Isn't that insane?
That is, I've never seen that in my life. That's
So
crazy.
they were
Yeah.
interested in the quote unquote log, right? That
Yeah.
was moving.
All right.
So it's just interesting. It's
What,
cool.
what if Jim has ever seen
Well, if-
fish like that school up?
If there was 50 of them chasing a little kayak, I'm going to have 500 of them chasing the flyer.
Heck yeah, man. They're there.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
for sure.
Yeah, well, I have not heard of any wahoos,
Yeah, me
at
either.
least down in the Miami area, in the last week or two. Conditions have been fair. We've had really nice blue water, but we've had very little, if any, current.
Right.
And when that current is really important for all of our fishing, but it's been good nonetheless with even south current that we've had.
Yeah.
And for those blackfin tunas that I mentioned, if you can fish late into the day just before dark, that's when you're going to have your best success at them. And they've been nice ones, up to 30 pounds. A lot of 25s.
Fatties.
That's
yeah.
what I like.
Big
Yep.
fish. Yeah. All right, Jimbo. So we thinking that fishing may maybe get better as the months go on towards June, July, August. Are we back into the peak summertime phase, or what are you thinking?
Well, right now we're in the peak springtime fishing, although we've got a full moon. I think it was last night or tonight or maybe both.
Okay.
So that has some effect on our fishing. But as we get away from the full moon, it should really pick up again. And then as we get a little further through the summer, June, July, August, even September, that's when we should start seeing our mahis getting better.
Right.
In the past, May, June, and July were our great dolphin months, and over the last 8 or 10 years, it's kind of pushed a little later, where it's even July, August, September into October. We've been doing good on the mahis, so let's hope that's the case. But it'll start shifting out of to the offshore stuff, looking for mahis before long.
How's the bottom fishing?
There's been a few groupers caught, not many. The problem with the groupers is just getting them past the sharks, so I'm sure there would have been a lot more groupers caught had the sharks not been there.
Yeah.
We had a lot of mutton snappers yesterday, like I mentioned, but we were trolling for them up on the patch reefs with ballyhoo. I think I told Eric we caught 16 muttons yesterday, but we only kept 6 of them up to probably 12 pounds. We had 4 of them 10 to 12 pounds, and then a couple 20-inchers. And we let go a bunch of them that we could have probably stretched, but there's no need to do that.
Yeah.
But trolling for them up in the 18 to 25 feet of water, which we usually don't do that this time of the year, but it was a nice day, and we decided to give it a try, and sure enough, they were biting really good. So
Nice.
that's always another option today, for anybody. Get up there, and you can catch those same mutton snappers. If you get some live ballyhoos, fish up on the patch reefs, you can troll them, or even some live pilchards, and you get some bites from them.
Jimbo, you're the man. We're going to rock into a break here, man, but have a great day on the water today on the Thomas Flyer. Go out there and catch them up, man, and hopefully something will swim to your boat, which is always neat.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, JT.
Thanks,
Appreciate
buddy.
it, man.
All right, guys. You got it. Good luck to everybody.
All right, so a little tease on the show coming up this hour. The Starbright Bucket will be given away with a trivia question. Either you or I will ask it.
Okay.
I know I did it last weekend. That means I think it's on your shoulders today.
Well, let's just do it.
Why don't you just come up with an ingenious question, dear Mr. Spontaneity?
Fine and dandy, hiddly doodly. Hey, I'm ready.
You sound a Mildred for me while you're at it, okay? We've got that. Caps Galore, Alice Rumba coming up next. We have Sean Rolls at 6:30, moving him up.
Birthday boy.
He's up a little early in the show. Birthday boy, I might add. Deb Deo down in the Keys. So, guys, good morning to you. I'm looking at the Facebook stream, and I'm seeing some weird stuff. It's like the streaming thing is not streaming properly. I'm going to bang my phone a little bit during the break and see if it's my phone, probably.
Yeah, no, it's everything appeared for me, and then it disappeared. I don't see anything anymore.
All right, we'll figure out the
Looks fine here.
The streaming,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
the streaming constipation. We'll figure that out. Coming up next year. Good morning, everybody. 6:11 at Fox Sports 940.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with the Sunset Cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Catch more fish with FishBrain, the world's most popular fishing app. FishBrain provides the tools you need to fish better, helping you to make bigger and better catches. With over 14 million anglers from around the world, no other fishing app contains as much detailed data as FishBrain. Find catches, make connections, learn different fishing techniques, everywhere from your local pond to the middle of the ocean. It's the only fishing app with maps for every body of water, with specific layers for catches, waypoints, and depth contours. So start catching more fish with FishBrain. Join for free at fishbrain.com.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Joystick piloting for outboards by Mercury enhances virtually every aspect of boating, delivering ultimate confidence through effortless and intuitive joystick boat control. Mercury's JPO, designed for dual, triple, and quad Verado-powered vessels, allows you to simply and efficiently move your boat in any direction, sideways, diagonally, forward, backward, or even rotate in place. And you can dock or maneuver with confidence in tight spaces despite wind and current. Ask your Mercury dealer about joystick piloting for outboards.
Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
The ketchup-stained cuffs from Burger Night. The dirt-streaked sweat.
All right. Little time here if you want to say good morning to our Facebook friends and family or anybody else.
We'd like to, but the problem is...
Yeah, I can't.
We have folks who can't get through and stream and comment because, Joe's dad tried.
And I can't either.
You can't comment or you can't see the show because I'm seeing the show playing back fine.
No, the show I see, but there's no... I cannot comment or anything.
Let me see if there's something I can do on this end here.
There's no streaming. Normally all of our normal dedicated folks who stream in first thing in the morning, are not there, which means we have a.
I see some people that have said hello, good morning to you guys on here.
No, I got one guy. Normally there's about 15.
I see a few.
In the beginning, I liked a couple, and then it disappeared, so I don't see anyone anymore.
But it's because you like them.
Steven, see if you can figure something out.
I'm looking.
Why the stream ain't doing well. Whatever.
It says all viewers can participate in chat here on my settings.
Well, on Joe's phone, he's just totally blank.
I'm going to get out and see if I can...
His stream is totally blank. So if we log out now and log back in, what happens?
I don't know.
How does that affect the whole thing?
I don't know. It's a good question. And the words get in the way.
I'm also hearing dead silence here as well.
And it's...
You're listening to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat.
Powered by Mercury Marine.
It can buy me a truck to pull.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. And the fishing buddies everybody needs. Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. You're hooked into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, you are. It's a fish-talking show for 16-plus years. We're doing our thing on Fox Sports 940, Facebook Live at Nautical Ventures, I might add. Having some issues with the streaming aspect of the show where folks are trying to stream in and comment but can't get through.
Maybe it's Facebook.
Maybe it could be a Facebook glitcheroonie, but
maybe it's
if they hear a keyword like that, we get nuked. So we have to be very careful what we say on the show because there's little bots out there listening.
Well, we just got nuked right now.
Maybe what?
I'm just
Don't
kidding.
say that anyway. So
we got.
Good show coming up on the program today. We have plenty of captains galore, good fishing news. Fishing's picking up, which is great.
Oh, man,
by
it's
the
been
way.
great, man.
Our fishing man with the lost motor has been out doing his thing this week.
Guess what I did? I sent Alan
found his motor?
Personal picture.
Oh, really?
I tagged it on his page.
Yeah.
And I said, I got this exotic, and I think it's a hybrid. You know what he said?
What?
No.
You sent him the picture he wanted, right?
Sort of.
Okay. Well, sort of. Either you did or you denied.
No, I did.
Okay. Let's talk to him and see if he received it, maybe.
Let's talk about it.
Hey, Z-Man. Good morning to you, brother.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to
Hi,
you,
Alan.
too. Hey, Al.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you finally got the camera to take a picture, huh?
Yeah, he said he sent a photo to you, Alan, about a fish he caught. So did you get it or not?
He said no.
Yeah, I got it. It's a Serbian catfish, which are native to South America.
Oh, yes.
There's about I don't know, 4 or 5 different varieties of them down there in different sections. I can't tell you for sure which basic area it's from, but I believe Brazil is one that it's from. But it's not a hybrid. It's just a Serbian catfish.
How big do they get?
Oh, I don't know, probably 30 pounds or so, potentially.
Oh, wow. It's weird because it's got a red tail, right? But it's got like that shovel nose, and then it's got polka dots all over it.
That's
cool.
They
have something they call a leopard Serbian, and there's others that are striped Serbian, but they're basically the same family, and they got here through the aquarium trade business.
Wow.
They were taking the babies and then transporting them to here. And there's probably some places here in the States that grow them, actually. It's just like the Arapaima picture I never got, that is. But the Arapaima fish, the funny thing about it, they are so obvious when they're in the water.
Yeah.
Because they come up and grab air. When they come up and grab air, they hit it like a ton of bricks. That's how fast they come up and grab it.
Very cool.
And that's why when you were saying there a while back that we were catching hundreds of them in Miami, that don't happen in Brazil. That doesn't happen in Guyana. It doesn't happen in Colombia where they're at there. They're not that kind of a fish. They eat a lot, but they just don't. They're not a great catching fish. Let me put it that way.
Yeah,
This thing fought insane, though.
Yeah. I was thinking, though, with the colors of that fish, though, Joe, they're all bright with all kinds of various really super colors. Would they be, like, prevalent around Wilton Manors?
I wouldn't think so. I don't think they're...
Stop. You're not very sensitive.
The canals of Wilton Manors.
Here we go, Alan.
The canals of Wilton Manors could be loaded with them. I don't know,
gonna flag. I'm going to flag you. I'm going to flag you.
I'm just talking about a city that may be full of these fish. I don't know, man. So whatever, Alan. Carry on, pal.
Carry on.
I'm thinking they're more like some plantation, something like that.
Oh, boy. Let me ask you this, Alan. So if I'm catching them, right, does that mean... 'cause that's the second one I've caught recently. Does that mean that... Yeah.
When was the last one you caught?
It was... Well, actually, it's the third I've seen because I showed Eric a dead one I found. A baby one. After the cold front.
Doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
Seen
so...
doesn't mean anything.
All right, the first one I caught was a couple months ago.
You two battle.
And it was like a decent size. It was a little smaller than that one I got. That one was definitely bigger. But
huge.
No, I mean it's a little. But he fought hard. But I mean, what I'm saying is, if I'm catching them and seeing dead ones after a cold front, does that mean that they're breeding and they could be?
Well, if you're seeing dead ones after a cold front, that's the reason why they don't do well here. And eventually, I don't know their exact temperature tolerance, but I would bet it's not real low. So there's a very good chance that they get whatever is there will get wiped out. During one of the eventual cold fronts. There were cold years that we have. I mean, going back to the time I've been here in Florida, we've had 3 or 4 cooler to cold winters. But the majority of our winters are not. But every so often we do have one, like in 2010, and then those fish get knocked off. But those fish that you're finding, it's possible they found love out there and reproduced some, but they're going to be stressed out to some extent. So I don't know how tolerant they're going to be. it depends on the species of one,
right?
The one you caught. Some in Argentina that could probably take cooler water. Okay, but further you get into the Amazon, those are probably not the ones that are going to take cooler water. So, and without knowing exactly which one it is,
sure,
it's difficult. So I can't help you with that. But I wouldn't expect a giant population of them. And they do fight good. They're excellent fighting fish. You catch them on lures.
Yeah,
I've used jig for them down in South America before. I've caught them on actually mostly jigs.
Wow!
But it's always by accident. We don't really go targeting them. We use the jigs for the peacocks, and then occasionally you'll get a sorbin catfish that'll hit it, and I'm sure that if you put some live candy out for them, they'd probably bite that too.
Oh, I did.
Well, good stuff. We used 3/4 of your time on the show to talk about some strange random ass fish.
But that's what he does.
No bearing in South Florida. And a bigger scope of the thing with peacock bass and largemouth bass, and I know that's why he's talking about this segment is normally bass. We're off on some tangent now with some damn crazy.
This is a strange random ass topic today.
He fishes in South America.
All right, have you seen any peacock bass this week, Alan?
Yes, I did. Now, in Joe's defense, I'm going to carry on this a little bit more. That is what we have here in South Florida. We have an exotic. What should I call it? An exotic flavor of a lot of fish here. So that is what I do. So I'm going to defend him a little bit. Not much, because we know where he's coming from. But that's and he's a troublemaker. We know that too.
That's big coming from Alan. That's like him giving me a hug.
You've always got to be right, Joe. Always got to be right.
No, he's
Joe.
defending me for the first time ever on this show.
That's true.
That's a big deal.
You're right. Normally he's throwing your ass under the steamroller.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. All right.
I love you too, Alan. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Al, you got about a minute, man, so tell me about your hot spots, where you've been.
That's where maybe you're from. I'm not.
All right. Got about a minute, Al. Tell us the hot spots and what's been happening this week, man.
Well, the Everglades canals are still good. The water levels are still very low, even though we are starting to get a fair amount of rains in the afternoons out there.
Okay.
It's not really starting to change the water levels at all yet. But and the fishing's good there, but you do have to be very careful with your boats because there are rocks. Some these guys that dug the canals many years ago maybe had a rough night and they missed some areas that they didn't dig it out real good.
Okay.
And the water is not low. Well, you'll hit them, so you got to be really careful out there.
There we go. I think today you're taking a day off, right?
No, I'm off for a few days right now. So if somebody wants to go, right now is a good time to call me. I got some days. So
let's go, Alan.
No, it's perfect time to hire a welder, buddy, and actually weld that motor on the back of your transom and just make sure that thing is never gonna fall in the water again, Al.
That's too sneaky as sweet as can be. Don't give me a hard time on that. That pushes that boat fine.
Yeah, I know it does when it stays on. All right, Al. Hey, let's have a fantastic fishing, lovely weekend, my friend. Will you?
You guys have a good one too. I'll talk to you next week.
See you, bud.
See you, Al. You guys got this whole thing just going on. I just was lost for a while there.
I like the random ass fishing topic.
Well, I know you like the random ass fishing topic because that's what you are, random ass. But anyway, it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, if you're a freshwater exotic fisherman, which Alan is, and if people tune in to listen to his segment, I would definitely be interested in hearing what they're catching a different type of red-tailed catfish.
Wow, yeah,
that is like, bing,
wake your grandma and tell her that news, man.
Hey, so is this a fish that maybe came out of someone's toilet and then made it to the bay? And
people release exotic fish all the time into our systems. That's how they get there. Okay.
If you go to Pet Supermarket today,
you'll find half those in our canals tomorrow.
Well, you will find in one big tank, and most of them have it because it's like stock.
Right.
You'll see baby pacus. Yeah. You'll see baby red-tailed catfish.
They're in my lake, the pacus, by the way. Yeah.
So you could buy 10 of them, release them, and in a year's time, you'll be catching them.
But are you supposed to be releasing them, Joe?
Absolutely not.
It's against the law, dude.
You know, people do it.
All right. We're going to take a little break here and pay some bills here. I think Sean Rolls is in the 6:30 slot for Danny Ramos. He's got the day off. We'll see if Sean is on point next. 6:45, the Star Bright Bucket. Be thinking of a really ingenious, not more than 5-minute long trivia question, Joe.
I got one.
And we'll continue on here at Fox Sports 940.
Party on, Wayne.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore. Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
No outboard moves from 0 to top speed quicker than a Mercury V8 300 horsepower Pro XS. Featuring generous displacement and a performance-tuned powerhead for industry-leading acceleration and top speed. In South Florida, the 300 horsepower Pro XS is perfect for bay and flats boats when you need to cover a lot of water fast. Pro XS simply can't be beat when it comes to performance and reliability. The 300 horsepower Pro XS has everything you need to travel faster, farther, and harder.
If you're looking to breathe new life into your boat, new motors will open up a whole new world. Nautical Ventures has several repowering options to fit your needs and budget. They carry the top brands including Mercury, Yamaha, Evinrude, Tohatsu, and a wide range of horsepower to give you all the speed you could need. Plus, they offer repower finance programs with affordable, low monthly payments. Contact Nautical Ventures today and talk to their pros about repower options. Call 954-926-5250 or go to nauticalventures.com. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for power.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Okay, we need to talk about the savings I just got at Kohl's. Since the weather's getting warmer, I picked up some new tops for just $21.99, found shorts for $19.99, and got a pair of sandals for just $17.
All right. We can say good morning to everybody out there.
You can get an extra 15% off or even more for Kohl's card.
1 second, bro. 1 second.
Time is ticking.
And his name is Eric.
Hey, you're up if you want to say good morning to anybody there, Joe, Eric.
I don't see anyone.
I'd like to, but the stream ain't showing much, man.
But I will say,
you guys
hello, everyone.
You guys are up.
Clara Taylor says hello. Marty Slack got through and said hey. Jeff Winograd says hello. But the stream ain't streaming properly. We have a blockage somewhere, dude.
Well,
it's all right.
No,
we'll just keep going.
First of all, it is streaming properly. Maybe there's a communication problem where people can't text, but the stream is up and
no, the stream is working seamlessly. I'm just saying they can't comment like we normally can. There's some kind of a weird connected.
It might be Al Qaeda. Who knows?
Could be the FB police.
You know, I always wonder. Maybe it's your thoughts. Do you ever think about that?
My thoughts are pure and angelic. There's nothing bad coming out of my chi.
Define angelic.
Living a clean life, almost biblical. Saintly.
Saintly.
Blessed by the Pope.
These are very sophisticated words.
I'm full of very large words today. I thought about last night to use the larger words and show that I have a couple of brain cells still left, okay?
Right, so you're saying...
My IQ, I've been told it was like 0.25. It's actually a little bit larger than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like 0.35.
Okay.
Yeah.
No answer from Sean, by the way.
Pardon me?
Oh, boy.
No answer from Sean.
He had a little birthday party last night.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Just be ready, just in case.
No, I'm going to tell, let's see here.
Yeah, let Eric know what's up.
All right, so, here, call...
Stand by.
Stan the Man will be on next. Stan the Man Hunt will be on next.
Ooh, my man. And the words get... I can't get the song out of my head.
You found the secret spot to get your fishing in. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I wanna go fishing.
Powered by Mercury Marine.
I don't ever wanna stop.
With Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. Anything you want to know about fishing or boating, troll us at 866-801-0940.
Holy cow. This is more serious than I thought.
Watch the show live on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
We'll certainly look forward to that.
The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Yeah, it is. Welcome back to the show. It's been an information-packed program for the last half hour of the show. Just jammed with information, which every weekend really is. Joe talked about some exotic fish. And Jimbo Thomas said mahi bites get better. And Alan said some kind of fish besides bass were biting. We were supposed to have our birthday guy, Sean Rolls, on. Which, real quick, do a quick plug. You have a seminar coming up. Do you not this week? You guys have a seminar you're doing together. Fishing seminar. Why you give me the dead stare, man? I'm trying to give you a plug here, Pinhead.
I watched the psychology video. It's amazing what you can do when you just look at people and you don't answer them.
Well, problem is we have a time thing going on, man.
Here we go.
We have a clock rolling,
All right,
baby.
so here we go. So, yes, we have a seminar that is, I believe, May 18th, which is coming up.
Yeah,
that's
like super
Wednesday
close.
or
Thank
something
you.
like that.
Yeah.
And Sean Rolls will be one of the main speakers at that. He's won multiple extreme kayak fishing tournaments.
Okay.
And he won them in a lot of different ways. So if you guys want to see and some of his strategies, what he uses, how he does it, I'll also be there giving out information at this seminar. It's going to be at Nautical Ventures in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So it's going to be exciting. We're going to go over some tournament stuff, and we're going to have food, drinks. It's going to be a fun time.
Be there because information is invaluable. These guys all have super skills. I don't bust his ass about fishing.
Are you going?
I was asked to go and sign autographs.
I'm out.
Hey, you know, this man was flying last night, Joe, from some other country overnight, like 2:30 a.m. left, and this guy's actually hanging with us this morning. He's on the show after all that travel.
That's pretty amazing.
That's the hardcore. Stan the Man Hunt is on the show.
Yeah, no.
What's up, Stan? You made it, bro. Hey.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, I did. I'm actually still in the airport now here trying to get our bags and get out of here.
You got to be beat, my brother, after that kind of travel thing going on, you know?
Yeah, you know, surfed all day the last 3 days, and yeah, now these red-eye flights, but we'll be all right.
Nice.
Well, you know, Stan, you are such an accomplished angler, man. You're out there doing this thing hardcore all the time, and I had a chance to drop some lines lately and talk about it, man.
Yeah, it was really good a couple weeks ago. All the big tunas started moving in, showing up, up and down the coast, up and down the line. Really a good depth for them fishing-wise has been like 180, 200. Huh. And then, of course, on the incoming tides, high tides, they pushed in a little bit, a little bit shallower.
Yeah. Okay.
And, we got this full moon this weekend, so you don't really know what's going to happen. But there was still some really nice kings biting yesterday morning, Hillsboro, and a couple tunas and a couple mahi. And same thing up the line, too. Boynton, I heard, a few kings, a couple tunas, a couple nice mahi. So, there's been a good bite while I've been gone still.
Yeah. Would you say that the plethora, is that a word, of blackfin tunas like the jumbos coming through will hit right on time around June 4th? Because I'm getting excited. I think they're going to be...
Somehow it's a work and plug your own thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. They just kind of started showing up, last couple weeks, really, or last 3-4 weeks, so the big ones. So we'll definitely have another month or two of them around. And
awesome.
You guys should see them for your kayak tournament, too.
Sweet. Makes me happy.
Always goes back to you, Joe. Somehow it always winds back to what you're doing. How convenient.
I know.
It's Mr. Shameless Plug. Stan the Man. So on a day like today where it's not really blowing too bad, I don't see a whole lot of trees bending around here. Good day to go offshore and hunt down some, sails, mahi, kings. What would be the best selection, you think?
Yeah, it's going to be a nice day out there, but we're kind of on this full moon, so my suggestion is definitely fish a little bit deeper, meaning sometimes you pop out 300, 400, 500, and you'll find those couple nice dolphin, or maybe the tuna's kind of pushed out a little bit deeper. Mm-hmm. And if you're trolling, fish your planers back there deeper too, especially on these full moons. Most of the fish eat at night, and they're kind of hanging real deep in the daytime, even closer to the bottom sometimes. But you'll notice marks on the machine, and then you kind of read how deep the fish are and try and put your planers way back to get them. Or your live baits with deep baits, with lead baits or downrigger fishing. So
pretty amazing.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Stan mentioned a word.
On the moon.
Stan mentioned a word that is becoming more and more prevalent with fishing guys. That's using planers, Joe. It seemed like forever people put the planers in the very bottom of their tackle box and forgot about them.
Yep.
And I know Stan uses them quite often. I know Danny Ramos is now using them a lot.
Yep.
Jimbo Thomas is pulling planers now. So Stan, the planers are a game changer, bro, to me, man.
Full circle.
Yeah, they've kind of changed the game just because, when the live bait fishing's slow and there's not a lot of bigger fish around, you're pretty much guaranteed to catch something and catch your customers' fish, whether it's kings or smaller tunas or sailfish out of nowhere, you'll catch anything that's around out there if you're fishing, decent baits and, when you're planer fishing and not too heavy of stuff and, Well, it's a good routine.
I know that we just mentioned the word planer, Stan, but there's a certain technique to actually hook those things up to your line, how long the leader comes off the back of the planer, etc. So there's kind of an art form, Joe, to working everything properly. You just don't throw a planer out and say, "Okay, I got a planer out now. I'm expecting a fish." You got to rig it right?
There's a lot to it. Yeah,
that's it. It's a science. Yep, you got to have a certain your leader certain amount away from the planer, and
Do you think the wahoo will be showing up around this moon, or have you heard any reports? I haven't really seen much with the wahoo.
Yeah, they were biting pretty good a couple weeks ago too, and up until like 3, 4, 5 days ago, I still heard a couple around. And the full moon will usually slow down a little bit. You still get a bite, on the moon, but give it like 3, 4 days after the moon, you should start seeing a bunch of wahoos show up and tunas again.
Awesome.
It should get good.
Okay, cool.
I know Joe's happy about that news, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the bottom fishing? How's that going? And like out of Hillsboro?
Yeah, it's been there. It's not real good, but this full moon is actually really good for that. The mutton spawn, it should be some groupers. So this weekend might be a good deal to change up a little bit, do some bottom fishing. There's been a couple of amberjacks around as well. I know those gags and black groupers been down there in the Keys a little bit more in Miami, but there's been some around up here.
Cool.
Well, so you know, Stan, your buddy Chris Lemieux was going to be on the program this morning, and he's fishing a tournament. Not sure what tournament it is. There's always 1,000 of them going on these days. Which one's your buddy involved in today? Do you know?
Yeah, that's the saltwater shootout. So it's the first leg of the meat series, Jamie Bunn's tournament.
Okay. We got some serious...
Yeah, I'm usually on them too, but...
I'm thinking if there's money tournaments involved, Stan, you're definitely involved somewhere because you've won a ton of that stuff already yourself with a KDW jackpot a couple of years ago of about $100,000. So you've been there, done that, dude, haven't you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we've got a couple of them. We've got ours, and we had a good sailfish season this season too. You know, won a first place daily and a third place daily, and took some money from those guys with that. So, yeah, good season.
You got a family to raise, Stan. You got to win these tournaments, man. Feed the crew, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got a quick question. So
it's never quick
for someone.
Never quick.
For someone that, let's say, someone moved here or came here for a tournament or whatever and never caught a blackfin tuna. I think you're probably one of the best blackfin tuna fishermen I've ever seen. So with your strategies and everything, especially in tournaments, what would you say to someone that's never caught one, and is there maybe a trick or something that you could tell us on the show, not giving too much away, that can maybe give someone an edge when they're targeting blackfin?
Yeah, you book a day on a rebound. Go ahead, Sarge.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, but you know what it is with the blackfins is they can see very well. So you got to downsize your tackle. When I'm trolling, you know, I definitely outfish 40-pound, but I really like fishing 30-pound for the tunas, especially. You know, 30-pound fluorocarbon leaders to your baits. And, you know, they like a lot of blue and white, like when the flying fish are around. And they like a lot of purple, too. You know, if you're trolling. If you're live baiting, get a lot of chum, chunk some sardines, put some glass minnows in there with them. You know, keep chunking and get your baits down deep too. You know, fish some lead baits so you can get them down there, and you know, you'll get a couple bites on the tunas, and then you'll bring the tunas up with your chum, and you know, they'll start eating your flatlines and kite baits. And,
awesome.
Yeah, there should be a bunch around. You know, maybe Pompano area this afternoon too, when that tide comes in high. Nice. And there's some blue water in there.
Right.
There should be a bunch caught.
You ask Stan the Man a question, he'll give you one hell of an answer.
It's a good answer.
And he's right there at the airport trying to get his bags, his family home, and he still has the time to give us this spot-on information.
Awesome.
Stan the Man, thank you so much, brother. You're awesome, man. Welcome back to town. Seriously.
Hey, anytime, man.
Hey, Stan.
Anytime.
Real quick. Go Raiders.
Oh, you had to say that. Can you mute that, Steven? Just mute that off the show.
The Raiders are coming here, by the way. Second preseason game here in Miami.
All right, fine.
Yes.
We've got two love buddies. Just get off the show now, and we got something else to do. Okay.
Yeah, man. We're going.
All right, we have a Star Bright.
Hold hands and go.
All right,
guys. We have a Star Bright bucket time here. It's winter time on the show, which is great. Star Bright bucket's loaded with wash, wax, mitt, bucket, shiners.
By the way, I know the Star Bright product is the best in the world.
It is.
For cleaning pretty much not only your boat, but also your RV. They've got all kinds of great products. Yeah. Eric Lingo, our awesome producer, he texted me.
Yeah.
Ask them to get me the trivia answer ASAP, please. Eric, they don't know what the answer is yet.
We haven't got a question yet, so I can't give you the answer, okay, Eric? So, Joe Hector, the trivia question's on you. Make it easy, okay? If you can, in under half an hour.
All right. On the spot. So, this will be blackfin tuna. What is an effective way to catch blackfin tuna? Is it A, high-speed trolling? Is it B, fishing off a pier? Or is it C, high-speed jigging?
Two out of those three could be maybe spot on. I don't know, man.
No, it's only one.
It's going to be the best of the three, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The most correct answer.
The most highly effective.
Okay, good. So tell me during the break what the hell the answer is. I'd like to find out. 866-801-0940. Don't bother giving the answer on the Facebook stream because that's not working at all. So make sure you're on the phone here. 866.
Want me to repeat it real quick?
801. Go ahead, 0940.
And send the answer to Eric, too.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to repeat it again. The blackfin tuna.
Yeah.
Is it high-speed trolling? Is it fishing off a pier?
Yeah.
Or is it high-speed jigging?
It's so obvious. I catch so many blackfin tuna off the pier, it's not even funny.
Me too.
866.
Just gave it away.
801-0940. Right now to Fox Sports, 940.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Mercury Verado 400 horsepower outboards are built to power the largest boats for the boldest adventures on the water. Verado's proven supercharged powerhead delivers pure marine muscle for unequaled whole shot and superior top speed. Yet Verado 400 remains true to its roots, delivering the best overall boating experience with an advanced midsection that virtually eliminates vibration, while acoustic engineering on the cowl, intake, and exhaust minimize sound. Test drive Mercury's 400 horse Verado today.
If you're looking to breathe new life into your boat, new motors will open up a whole new world. Nautical Ventures has several repowering options to fit your needs and budget. They carry the top brands including Mercury, Yamaha, Evinrude, Tohatsu, and a wide range of horsepower to give you all the speed you could need. Plus, they offer repower finance programs with affordable, low monthly payments. Contact Nautical Ventures today and talk to their pros about repower options. Call 954-926-5250 or go to nauticalventures.com. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for power.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Progressive presents Forced Metaphors.
All right, you got a little time if you want to say good morning. So our Facebook friends.
This pickings are very slim, man. George Barroso says mucho aloha. Glad George got through. William Talbert says, hey. We have a winner but can't go on the air. What?
Why?
I don't know. Just apparently he's radio shy.
Okay.
We'll mention his name, though, in the correct answer, okay?
Okay. So it's really quiet right now.
It's very quiet here. You guys are on the stream here.
We don't hear. I hear no audio in my headphones. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm not playing the commercials. You want commercials?
Oh, we have a chance to chat here. Okay, so real quick, while we have this break on the show, Joe, tell folks again your fishing seminar again coming up. Please.
So we got a seminar at Nautical Ventures in Fort Lauderdale coming up. That's May 18th, and we're going to have kayak rigging. We're going to have basically all the different tricks and setups for offshore kayak fishing, especially because this is leading into the Summer Slam. So Sean, who's won the Summer Slam before, he's going to be the main speaker at this event at Nautical. There'll be food, drinks, everything there. And he'll be showing everyone different tricks and different ways of catching, blackfin tuna, kingfish, and, highly effective ways of guys to give them an edge competing in the upcoming tournament.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
No charge for the entry on that?
No.
It's free.
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Catch all the fish, drink all the beer, anchor down, we're staying here.
With your hosts, two legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
One ringy dingy.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
Come on, pull yourself together.
it's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
The question again was, real fast, the best technique to catch blackfin tuna. You gave him some choices, Joe. You said
Yes.
spear fishing.
Yep.
You said high-speed trolling.
Yeah.
And you said jigging.
Yep.
Josh DeAndre was the winner, but he can't go on the radio because Eric said he's at work and
Gotcha.
can't go on the radio because
Okay.
employees are around him. So we can't put him on the radio. Okay.
Gotcha.
But he won. So congratulations,
Awesome.
Josh. We'll
Congrats.
come back to the show and try to pick up your bucket. To Georgia we go with the legend himself. Yes.
Got to give him the winning answer.
We just did, didn't we?
No, you named all three. But yeah.
So we'll tell him the winning answer.
Yep. Jigging.
There you go. Bingo.
There we go.
Off a boat or a kayak?
Either one.
I wonder if Captain Bouncer agrees with that. I'm going to ask him. He's right now on the show. Cap, good morning.
Good morning. And yes, I love high-speed jigging. But now I like slow-pitch jigging better.
High-speed jigging. I like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cap, how you doing this morning? How's everything going?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm getting all fired up because tomorrow I'm going back over to the coast to catch some fish.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be in South Carolina for a week.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be on the west coast of Florida for a week. And then I'm going to be freshwater fishing in Florida for a day. And then I'll be coming back to Georgia. So I got a couple weeks of fishing, and I can't wait. But you know what I'm doing a lot right now, Eric?
What's that, Cap?
I'm reading my brand new book. I finally got my copies delivered day before yesterday, and boy, are they neat. It's got pictures in it now. So it'll even entertain me when I can't understand the words. I can understand the pictures.
I love books with pictures, Cap. I know I've read both of your books, so I'll try to read all four if I can, but those
I
are
need
awesome.
pictures.
Get those on Amazon and your local bookstore, however you want to get those, and read it, enjoy it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You betcha. Hey, I heard of some great catches this week, and one of them is really important for all of you to pay attention.
Okay.
Avey was out of haulover the other day, and he did not catch a blackfin tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Another buddy of mine was way down almost to Key Largo, and he only caught 2 blackfin tunas.
Okay.
But a guy off of Key Biscayne caught 25 blackfin tunas.
Damn.
And then a couple of days later, the same thing happened with sailfish, where the guy way down south didn't see any sailfish, and the guy off of Key Biscayne had a few sailfish, and up toward Haulover they had a lot of sailfish. So what's happening right now with very light currents is the fish are staging up in tight bunches in small areas. So if you're fishing on a spot and you're not getting any bites after a while, pick up and move. Just move your whole set someplace else and see if you can find where that pocket of fish is. And sometimes you can speed that up by listening to your VHF radio. When you hear the guy catching all the fishes down off of Key Biscayne, run down off of Key Biscayne, because an hour in a good spot is better than 10 hours in a bad spot.
Bouncer, I have a
Keep
question
that in
about
mind.
that. Bouncer, do other fishermen really brag, get on the two-way, hey, y'all, I just caught 20 fish and you all suck? Or, I mean, I would be quiet. I'd be like, hey, I'm not giving up my spot here.
Well, it's more like they call their buddy.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, I caught a couple sailfish here, and nobody else is catching any sailfish. So not really bragging that they caught 20, but they're catching some. And it can be a really, really hot tip. What's hurting that these days is, and like you say, you don't want to draw a crowd, so it's a lot more cell phones and a lot less radio talk.
That's what I figured. That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Well, a lot of times you can pick up on that because you'll be fishing in one spot and you'll see a whole bunch of random boats running to the north. Or you'll see a lot of boats running to the south, but nobody going the other way. That tips you off that there's something going on up the coast.
Right.
And some of the guys buy directional VHF radios so they can tell where a guy's talking at. Even if he doesn't say where he's fishing on the coast, I can tell if he's north or south and then track him down. But I want to tip a hat to Billy Springer and his crew. They went out of Fort Lauderdale yesterday. Unfortunately, they were a day early and hopefully not $1 short, but they're fishing the meat fish tournament today, the Meat Mayhem or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday they were practice fishing, and they caught a 73-pound kingfish.
What the heck? Man.
Fishing a boat out of Fort Lauderdale. They said it was nonstop action.
Damn.
Lots of kings, and they were running from one place to another later on in the day, and they spotted some frigate birds, and I got 3 dolphins from 15 to 20 pounds. And in the course of the day, they caught a cobia. So they were a day early. I hope they're not $1 short because they're good friends of mine.
Well, Cap, great report as always. Thanks so very much. Have a wonderful day, and see us down here real soon. And thanks as always. And again, get your book and read it and enjoy it. Thank you, Cap, very much.
Thanks,
Have
Captain.
a great weekend, everybody.
You too,
and
my friend.
watch the blood moon Sunday night. The moon will turn blood orange on Sunday night. That's the night of the full moon. It should be really awesome to see.
Yeah, that's when Joe becomes the Wolverine. Can't wait for that one.
Yes.
All right, so our birthday guys on line number 2, Sean Rolls.
Birthday boy.
Happy birthday
buddy.
to you.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy? Happy birthday, man.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother. I was texting with your wife, and I told her I couldn't make it yesterday, but I have something for you, so we'll meet up, buddy, because I got a little gift for you. So.
All right, good. I'm going to hold you to that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Sean, so the question is, man, how's your fishing been this week? What's been biting, buddy?
The fishing has been picking up.
Okay.
As Bouncer stated, it's been tight packs of fish.
Okay.
You either run over them or you don't run over them. Some boats will have an amazing day, and the boat a couple miles down the beach will basically get nothing.
Okay.
So
interesting.
It's turning though. I mean, they're starting to get some kingfish, a few big blackfins. If you really want a true report, go to the weigh-in at the boat ramp on Allsdorf today around 3:00.
Okay.
That'll be the saltwater shootout weigh-in, and you'll get to see some amazing fish weighed in. I guarantee you that much.
Nice. Well, you for yourself, Sean, you've been boating and kayak fishing both this week. A little combination of each, or what have you been doing?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm heading up to Stewart in a couple minutes here. We're gonna go boating up there, do a little intercoastal sandbar snook fishing kind of day.
Very cool, man.
How was your birthday?
That's it. Oh, it was great.
Did you do some fishing?
No, I did some
I went fishing.
I did some drinking, Joe.
No, we went to the bar, but of course I brought fishing rods with me. So there's this nice little lake around where we went, and we didn't catch anything, but we tried. So
You're
got a
cool.
line wet.
So, what number on the calendar are you there, big guy? And everybody's a lot younger than me, obviously, in this program. So
4-0.
The big 4-0. That's a big number, man.
Wow, it's a big one.
That's the beginning of your midlife crisis, just so you know, Sean. I've already been through it, man.
Yep. Oh, I know. I'm going through it.
You'll be buying a Corvette, Lamborghini, or maybe a Fountain, or out of some kind of a jet boat, man. We go through those cravings. We get those. By that 40-year-old age, Joe, you want a little more excitement in your life. You buy something fast. Okay.
Yeah, my dad got a Harley. I remember.
I think what did I get back in the day? I think I got a Indian motorcycle back in the day.
Oh, an Indian.
Yeah.
My dad. I think he likes those too. Yeah.
Anyway, Sean, we got a rock on the show, man.
Well, if anybody wants to buy me a motorcycle, I'm
yeah, we'll do a charitable thing online here and get Sean.
Right.
Okay. We'll hook him up, man.
Hey, Sean, real quick before you go, let's talk about the meetup at Nautical Ventures real quick. You're gonna.
Yeah, go.
So, what are you basically going to be talking about there? Just to give people a rundown.
So it's next Wednesday evening. I'm going to go over the full tournament prep setup.
Cool.
And how to target kingfish and tuna.
Awesome.
And I'm going to base it more towards the tournament because I want to help these guys out.
Okay.
That are newer and haven't done it before.
Great.
So.
Very cool.
Let's get a good weigh-in.
There's going to be some secret tricks
And again, it's free to enter. So it's at our Nautical Ventures Fort Lauderdale store, 1400 South Federal Highway.
Yes.
That big, beautiful former BMW building, man. You walk by that place and see that indoors. That place is just a sparkling beauty.
It's awesome.
So
yeah,
you guys have a kick butt.
There's no pressure. If you've never been there before, there's going to be beer and pizza normally, and it's just a general good time with a bunch of fishermen hanging out.
Definitely.
Very cool. Well, Sean, happy birthday to you, man. Enjoy your birthday weekend, buddy boy.
Happy birthday, brother.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, see you, bud.
All right, 7 o'clock hour coming up. We're loaded with the captains. George Clark Jr. coming up on the program. Norm Beckoff on a show. Captain Deb Deo down in the K's.
Cool.
And we have a very neat toy chest prize today, which they've been banging the last couple of weekends, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
They're really neat stuff.
Yeah.
So this will be something you'll like a whole lot.
Cool.
So hang on, folks. 7 o'clock on the dot at Fox Sports 940, baby.
Live.
Aha.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford. Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with the Sunset Cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with Ocean Access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coatings and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
There's a little secret shared by all 21 million of us who live here in Florida. We live in paradise, especially when we're out on the water all year round. So let's stay safe, Florida, and develop a life jacket habit. Always wear your life jacket as we rediscover the joy of being out on the water. Keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, enjoy the water, and wear a life jacket. For more information, visit myfwc.com. That's myfwc.com. Life jackets save lives. Wear it, Florida.
BitcoinRodney.com presents Black China's celebrity boxing debut versus internet model Alyssa Magan, featuring hip-hop legend Benzino versus pop star Aaron Carter in Pembroke Pines. For the South Florida Rumble Saturday, June 11th with Kenny Rock, Kimbo Slice Jr. versus Headcrack. Guest hosts Flava Flav and Omarosa. Get tickets at official celebrity.
You guys have a little bit of time if you want to say good morning to anybody here.
All right, so good morning, Joe.
I will say good night.
I'm looking at the Facebook stream. And I don't see. Oh, Juan. There we go. Ozzy and Juan, my two favorite guys on Lake Catherine.
By the way, we're not having a Facebook streaming problem. There are some texting issues or messaging issues on Facebook. There's no problem with our broadcast, though.
So Juan Miglio and Ozzy this week went on My Lake Catherine.
Yeah.
They basically raped every peacock we ever had out there. They had candy galore. I'm not saying rape, it's a bad word.
Oh, my God.
They ravaged the lake. They let them all go, obviously, but man, they had a hell of a day, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I did mention the fact we were going to tease what this new badass fishing board we're trying to put together is going to be.
Yeah. We're doing it? Are we doing it?
We're going to be doing it, and it's going to be basically a board where people send us our photos. They send photos to what? Nautical Ventures.
Oh, ain't that beautiful? It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful day.
Oh, my, it's a beautiful day.
Any day fishing's a beautiful day. Now back to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car. Now, here's your fishing buddies, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Hour number 2, I've been holding off on this for a while, but I did come bringing gifts on the show today for my two great friends.
Ooh.
I got a gift for you, Joe. I was in Publix last night buying Penny the Pony carrots as usual.
Okay.
I know you're into superhero kind of things. And I said,
oh, jeez.
This is the closest thing to a superhero I could find. So I have you a Superman Pez dispenser.
That's awesome.
It's Superman with some Pez there, bro.
That's great.
Okay, for
Thank
Stephen
you.
J. Gray, I got him fudged ice Carnival Quins brownies. They get little sprinkles on top and whatever else.
Thank you. I love fudge.
Wait, so you get me Superman and you get him brownies?
Well, I just know he's into fudge. He's a fudge. He's a fudge kind of guy.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Fudge Packer.
That's what I wanted to say to you, man. So, hey, go pack.
I know what time it is.
Go pack some fudge in your free time, pal.
You would know.
Oh God. Here we go.
Hey, we got to get this band off Facebook for sure now.
Yep.
Down at the Keys we go. It's to our good friend, Captain George Clark Jr., the man.
My man George.
Doing today. George, good morning to you, brother.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. What the hell are you guys talking about?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Fun cake or something?
We're talking about
Fudge and Superman.
Pez dispenser, Superman, and fudge packet with Stephen J. Gray. It's a
I just the love.
It's 4 fudgies in a little basket there, man. It's really neat. But anyway, George, we love you. How you doing? And don't listen to us too much.
You know what? I'll buy you like one flip flop. I won't buy you a pair. I'll just buy you one. I'll get a good deal on it.
Nice.
What a giving man you are, George.
No, I got a tournament. I got a backcountry tournament. We got the builders down here, so all the construction companies get together every year, and we put a tournament together for them. So I'm sitting here trying to catch bait before I go pick them up, and that's pretty much it. We're going to see what we can find for them today. Fishing's been pretty good. I don't think the backcountry bite's as good as it should be.
Right.
We're on this big moon right now. I think they're just gorging themselves at night. You know, we had clear skies last night and that big giant moon.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's just easy pickings for the fish that are nocturnal, like tarpon and snook and stuff like that.
Okay.
But and even fish that aren't, it's so light out. You have a chance to catch redfish and trout and other things. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe as the day progresses, they'll start to chew a little bit again, and we'll take what we can get. We're going to have fun regardless. And as far as offshore fishing, well, I fished the reef yesterday, and the bite was on with big mangrove snappers. I mean, as fast as you could get a live pilchard out there on a jig head,
cool,
you were getting bites.
Yeah.
And they were chasing them around on the surface, eating them in the shallower water there, probably about 15, 20 feet of water. Okay. We had them just ramped up on the surface. There's been some muttons in there, too.
Oh, cool.
Offshore, they're still finding some of those nice mahi. I mean, and now we're starting to see some fish get together and school up a little bit. My buddy had, 20 fish the other day, mostly schoolie-sized fish, but they had a couple decent teenagers in there. Teenagers, like 15, 18-pound fish. Nice. Not the slammer stuff.
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
But, yeah, so things are starting to develop and come together. Don't know much about the tuna bite. Haven't heard much about that. Not too many guys are really focused on that. But the sail fishing has remained pretty good. I mean, guys are still catching pretty good numbers. If you put the time in, you get a little bit of a breeze, you can pop them kites out there. You know, they're catching double digits still between, you know, between, I'd say, like Carey's Fort Light all the way up to Fowry. That's where that bite's kind of been in that zone. And, of course, there's Joe's favorite. There's some king mackerels mixed in there. So might get clipped off a few times when you're trying to do the live bait thing for the sails and tunas and stuff. So put a little white wire on there if that happens, and I'm sure you'll be able to get into one.
It's like why do a sailfish tournament in the winter with all the risks? Like let's just do it in the summer.
Yeah, right? There you go.
It's crazy.
What do you see for bait right now, George? What are you out there catching for bait wise? What's been popping?
I'm looking at a pile of pilchards right now. I got them chummed up in the chum, so I got a little black tip shark chasing them around. And that kind of sucks. I don't want to get him in the net, but he's got him.
You and your damn sharks in the Keys, man. I swear.
How's any wahoo, George?
I haven't heard much on the wahoo bite. You know, I mean, but you got to remember, guys kind of get out of that and go to the mahi fishing and stuff. So
that's true.
You know, you'll see guys popping a few off a piece of debris or something, but they're more along the lines of the weehoos. They're, you know, 10, 12 pounds, 15 pounds.
Sure.
And, you know, no real big ones that I've heard of. But, you know, amberjacks are biting on the racks. You got a chance to catch an African pompano or a big mutton snapper. And on this moon right now, I'm sure the mutton snappers are together out there spawning somewhere. If you find a pile of them, you may be able to get into some of those nice fish.
Nice.
And those are going to be decent. You know, there'll be those 8 to 15 pound range. And yellowtail bite's been great. Guys are, you know, sitting on the reef first thing in the morning, and they're catching their 15 or 20 yellowtails when they catch a few live baits or whatever, and then they head offshore. So, you know, that's been really, really good. In these conditions with light wind, you can get that chum to go right behind the boat, and you're not swinging. You're not doing that big swing. The yellowtails don't like chasing the chum bag around. They don't.
Yeah.
They like it when you're sitting stationary with current, light wind, and the chum's going right behind the boat, and they'll come right up behind you. And I mean, it's just when they're chewing, you'll be able to catch them fast. So,
all right.
Awesome.
Well, George, kick ass today, man. Do your thing, buddy boy. Have fun. Win it, man.
I'm going to get you a flip flop. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you, George. You're such a giving man. Thanks so very much.
Which you want, the right foot or the left foot? Because I'll give Joe the other one.
I was just going to say, I want the other one.
All right, yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
You got it.
I'll get the left foot.
You got to wear like an old work boot with some concrete still on it and stuff, and then that one flip flop. And
get some pink ones for Eric, okay?
Get the pink ones for Eric, okay? Thank you. Okay.
Wow, you do that well.
Thank you.
He's been practicing.
Okay, George, have a rocking day, bro. There he goes.
He's gone.
All right, time for a little serious talk, Joe. That's having a boat insured properly, my friend. You brought that brand new, beautiful, shiny boat at Nautical Ventures, maybe a sailfish or a blue water sport fishing boat or an Axopar, whatever it may be, or a Crown Line or whatever, the D'Antonio yachts, whatever the case may be. Insure your boat properly. Don't over-insure it, and don't pay too much damn money, okay?
Yeah.
People's Insurance Underwriters, Jose and Jackie DeBossa, great friends of the program. They fish, they dive, they practice what they preach. They're on the water constantly. He's got a 33 Dusky, I might add, so you got a big badass boat.
Nice.
They will get you the proper insurance coverage. Bar none, beat everybody's quotes out there. I have turned on 5, 6, 7, 8 of my clients to them. They've said, Eric, listen, man, not because you said Jose was great, but I shopped around, being a smart consumer, and they beat everybody else.
Yeah.
So save some money and get the best coverage possible. You log on to thehappyboating.com, get a quote right there online. It couldn't be any easier than that. Joe showed it on his phone one day. He pushed the button, and it shows you what kind of boat, what year you got, what motor you got. Boom, okay. They'll shoot you over a quote, and it's all done.
That's it, man.
So
hey, we're living in an age where less is more. You know?
Right. And easy is
and easy is the way to go. And I'll tell you what, they made that site super easy.
Yeah.
And you know, it's definitely a group that you want to shop with.
Yeah.
And let's face it, right? They're in the industry, they're in the club, right? And we all want to kind of be with each other and
they
give
love
each other
the
a
water.
hug,
They're
scratch
doing-
each other's backs.
Exactly. Scratch
Yes.
a little back time. And
You
they
know
get
they're
out
going to
there.
hook you up. So,
And by the way, I meant to say, it's Captain Jose DeBassa. Give him his props, okay? He's now a captain.
Okay,
All right?
sweet.
Check him out, man. TheHappyBoating.com. Take a break, come back with our friend, the always positive, the most bubbly man on the planet.
Yes, he definitely
That'd be
is.
Captain Norm Beckhoff. I almost choked when I said that. When I said that. We'll come right back to you right here at Fox Sports 940, baby.
Bye.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with Ocean Access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st Century Service Department and on-site Ford-certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
What do I love about the water? Reeling in a good catch. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. Teaching the kids to swim in the lake, then pushing them on a rope swing over the creek. And watching the sunset with the family out on the boat. In our life jackets, of course.
Discover the joy of being on the water safely. Life jackets save lives. Wear it, Florida. This message is brought to you by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Visit myfwc.com for tips on how to keep you and your family safe on the water.
Progressive presents.
All right, now you got some time if you want to say hello to anybody here, gentlemen.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys are up if you want to say hello to anybody.
Howdy to, let's see here.
What do you got?
This stream with comments is, we have Helen Whitmer who got through to comment on the show. Thank you very much. It's just not the way it was working before.
So I guess the comments are not coming through today for some reason or another. There must be some comment issue with the FB
Normally
today.
it's always blown up. We're always interacting with our audience and having fun, comments back and forth. But the stream kind of like took a dumperoonie.
A what?
A dumperoonie.
At least the comment section, because our stream is strong. So
the stream is strong, but the stream is not.
Not messaging. We can't message. That's all.
Oh, Juan Miglior goes, who broke Facebook today? He's one of the few that got through on the streaming comment part. So
nice.
We don't know, Juan, what's going on with this thing, man. It's Cyberville, bro. It powers to be. It's Putin. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yes.
Blame it on him.
Blame it on you.
Wake up, friend.
Wake up. I want to wake up. I woke up this morning, baby. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up to the sound of music.
Wake up, Mr. Sleepyhead.
You're waking up to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show with expert troller Eric Brandon.
Here comes the king of hits.
Plus extreme angler Joe Hector.
This is more than we bargained for.
Powered by Mercury Marine. And brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to car. To talk to fellow fishing fans, call 866-801-0940 or send us a message on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
That was fun in the backyard of Stephen J. Gray. We're having a fly infestation over here, man.
We're boxing them.
They are just coming over us like we stank. I think.
Could you put your zipper up, please?
No,
Eric's got 1, 2, 3 on them right now. Can I punch one?
It's Penny's droppings that are doing it, man. Not my fly.
No, it's you.
No,
idiot, Gray.
it's you. They follow you everywhere you go.
It's
whatever.
you.
No, normally I have a problem with crabs, but the flies never be a problem with me.
They're coming after the crabs.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
Let's see what Mr. Sunshine's doing, shall we?
Let's do it.
Norm Beckoff on the finest kind.
Hello, Norm.
He's the most positive man since, I don't know, the executioner.
It sounds like you guys need WebMD, not fishing advice.
Yes.
We do, Norm. But good morning, brother, man. How are you, dude?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Doing good, man. We're just talking fish smack normally. Most of the reports have been good. Guys are seeing more sales. I think a few mahi are showing back up. We mentioned the word blackfin two or three times on the show.
Yeah. I guess they're saying they're all in bunches, though, right?
I think.
So far.
I don't know. Let's ask the captain, man. And Norm,
Let's see what Norm thinks.
What's the news, dude?
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing some pretty solid spring fishing here. I mean, May is one of my favorite months just because there's such a variety, and we don't have to go real far offshore just yet. We're starting to see some really nice mahi-mahis coming up to about 25 pounds, and not a lot of fish, but you might catch 2 or 3 in a day, and one of them might be really good. We're seeing a lot of sailfish. The blackfin tunas continue to be really strong, and some really nice fish up to about 30 pounds. Really good, strong tuna fishing. A few wahoos, not bad. The kings on the reef are pretty good, and the bottom fishing's pretty good. So, like I said, it's pretty strong fishing. However, that comes with a caveat, and the caveat is you really have to pay attention to your conditions.
Okay.
There's going to be some days, and I've said this before, for whatever the reason, this happens to be a problem in Broward. There are days where if you're trolling, you may or may not get bites. There are days where if you're live baiting, you may or may not get bites. So you've got to be ready to switch it up if necessary, and always keep an electric reel on the boat with you, because you never know when you're just going to have one of those days where that's going to be your day saver.
Cool.
Yep.
What do you think, Norm? What do you think about like with the bottom fishing and stuff like that? Because I've been hearing in your area it's been pretty strong.
It's been pretty good. Again, the bottom fishing is that depends on what type of bottom fishing you want to do. For example, if you're having one of those days and you just can't get a bite on the troll or live baiting, and you decide you want to go bottom fishing, that's the day you want to probably go and pull out the electric and go down deep. However, there are also some days, if you have some decent current, not real strong current, but if you have some decent current, maybe 1 or 2 knots, something like that, you can go and anchor up on the reef and get those yellowtails going.
Nice. Awesome, man.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
solid.
I like that
And I'll
news,
tell you,
man.
what's
Yeah, I like it.
great about your report is you're the first report we've gotten where you've gotten some wahoo. So that's exciting.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not a lot. There's a few. There's a few. I'm not going to tell you it's a whole lot of fish, but there are a few.
But with the moon coming up and stuff, I'm sure theoretically, it should get a little better.
What
right?
bouncer call it? The blood orange moon?
The blood moon.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. And the other thing is we're seeing some big tides too. Some really big spring tides. So there's a lot of water moving around,
right?
And that really bodes well, especially for your reef fishing.
Yeah, cool.
I'll tell you one thing, that blood moon, that's the day after the moon, that's when you see Norm wake up and he's got like this gigantic head of, I don't know, some kind of poof-ass hair going on.
Norm with hair?
Yeah, right.
It just comes flying out, man. He's got this one-day dew, man. It's like massive.
Okay.
It's pretty cool to see that.
Norm and hair.
It's really cool to see that one day out of the year, man. It's
nice.
neat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Norm, do you sleep with a cigar in your mouth?
Well, yes, I do.
That's pretty random. That's a random.
I don't know why. We were talking about Norm and hair, and I was picturing Norm in my head, but I can't picture him without a cigar.
Thinking about Norm now, I could probably see him sleeping with a stogie. I don't know.
I can too.
Okay, he hasn't burned up yet, though. Thank God.
Right.
Okay, so.
I don't think he can.
Norm, we talk about your very flattering ways. We pick on ourselves more than we pick on anybody else. Trust me, okay? So we're having a little fun at your expense today. Just join the club, pal, okay?
Hey, I mean, it's you only pick on the people you love, right?
I was just going to say that.
That's exactly right. It's all love, baby. All right. Hey, Norm, real quick, for if anybody was to venture out today, man, give us a quick tip on what they should be targeting and where to go, if you don't mind.
Today I'd probably start trolling, and like I said, I mean, have some live baits on board and be ready to switch it up. But I'd probably start up on the reef, try and get that early wahoo bite, and spend at least a couple hours, 2-3 hours doing that, out to about 500 to 750, 800 feet, and you might find some of those mahis.
Very cool.
There you go, man.
Let's do
That's a tip.
Yeah,
we can't speak, man. Let's listen.
And then the afternoon, right, with the blackfin, Norm.
The blackfins have been in the morning.
Oh wow!
And late afternoon.
Gotcha. Okay.
Very cool.
Don't be afraid to leave the dock at like 3:30, 4:30 in the afternoon.
Cool.
Well, I love the fact it gets dark at like 8 o'clock at night now these days, so you guys should fish way late afternoon, which I love. Yeah. I wish I would just keep daylight savings time forever and just stop this silly business. You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Getting dark at 5 o'clock is a bummer, man. I hate that time of the year.
Oh, it's dark.
Norm, anyway, man, the Finest Kind is a badass boat. You guys do some great jobs out there on the water with folks. And to get on board your boat, give us your quick number if you don't mind, sir.
Yeah, give me a call, 954-629-0211, or look up Finest Kind Sport Fishing on Facebook and Instagram.
Boom.
You're the man. Thank you, Norm, as always.
Thanks, bud.
You're the bomb, dude.
Guys, have a good one.
All right, so last half hour of the show coming up next. I think Jen is currently with her family in one of the Caribbean islands having a little time with the kids and the hubby. So I doubt she's on with the forecast next. But Captain Deb Dale has got both barrels loaded. She's ready to go next.
Nice.
So hang on, folks. Show's still rolling. The streaming ain't streaming, but we're I mean, Facebook stream's going great, but the commissary part's been a problem.
Don't you worry about it.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you, Steven.
It is 7:29.
You are surrounded by flies.
Live flies. Ah!
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steep hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with the Sunset Cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you. South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
You love your boat. You love the water. But you'll love them both even more with a new Mercury V8 4-stroke outboard on the transom. The 4-stroke's 4.6-liter V8 powerhead delivers exhilarating acceleration and top speed with uncompromising durability and reliability, while its advanced midsection and undercowl noise management create the smoothest, quietest ride on the water. The 250 and 300 horsepower 4-strokes are famous for superior hole shot and fuel efficiency. See your Mercury dealer today for the exciting 250 and 300 horsepower 4-stroke outboards.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coating and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to Starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
When I was a kid, my mom always said,
"Son, if you..."
A little bit of time. You want to say good morning to anybody here?
Yeah, I do. We had a couple of folks who did get through on a stream. Chris John says, great show today. I've never seen this name on a stream before. Chris John, thank you very much, brother. Juan Miglio goes, who broke Facebook today again? Thank you very much. Juan also says, fudge carrots. Don't do it. Not sure what that means. Could be something about the fudge brownie comments we were making there, Stephen J. Gray. I'm not sure, but that was pretty funny. New one here, Joe on the show. Chris John says, great show today. So, don't know that name. It's a new one.
Great. That's awesome.
Which is cool. So, you guys who are getting through on the comments area, thank you very much. We'll figure out what the burp was in this one as well. We always seem to unravel the mystery later.
Yes.
But it's always a surprise.
Yeah. I remember, with the podcast and stuff, there's always something,
Yeah.
You just got to get used to it.
Technology, man.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. No big deal. So Elon Musk is saying he may now not go through with the Twitter thing.
Yeah.
I hope to gosh he does. I'm really pushing for him to.
Is anyone ever asking why?
Well, he was looking at some of their analytics and some of the, participation was kind of suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's a very
Maybe
smart
he's
man.
finding
He's
out
a
that
smart man, and he's making sure he's getting what he's buying at $54 a share at $44 billion worth of twit. You know what I mean?
Not only that, but maybe he's finding out now that he's really going deep into the company that there is a little bit more to the madness, so to speak.
There could be some fake internal news at that place, Joe. Look out.
Mm-hmm.
He's a smart dude. I respect that man, dude. He is ingenious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
SpaceX and Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
And now he wants to open up free speech to the entire world and make it a fair playing field. I'm all for that, baby. Let me tell you about that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I am too.
That's America.
America.
Speak your mind no matter what you want to say, as long as you get a chance to say it.
America.
America.
You're listening to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Sailing on the cool and
with the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show with legendary fisherman Eric Brandon and extreme angler Joe Hector. Find out what's biting and how to get on the fish. Be a part of the crew. Call in to give your fishing tips. Or if you got a question, it's 866-801-0940. Listen on the radio or watch us on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. Powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln. An easy way to carve. Now, back to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I know she's on vacation with the family. I didn't think she'd make it back on the show, but Joe, guess who's on line one?
Who?
Jennifer Gray Warren.
Oh,
she made it back on the show.
Nice.
Jen.
Hi, Jen.
You took the family to some other exotic place. Where'd you go this time?
We were in St. Thomas and St. John in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
I saw the photos on Facebook. I mean, some of the incredible shots with the kids out there playing in the water, having a great time. Coop and Kate were just having a field day. The water was blue, and it's looking like a great vacation for you.
Really? The water was blue?
Yeah.
Super blue, yeah.
Wow. It was stunning. The weather was great. The water was absolutely amazing, and the boys just ate it up. They loved it. It was so great.
Joe, their family, I mean, I know you do great things with Mia, but I've seen Jen and hubby take these kids all over the world. What memories, Jen, you're making with these kids at such a young age? I mean, you're doing it right, kiddo.
Thanks.
I'm so envious of you. Seriously.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, my husband and I love to travel. We said when we had kids, we wanted to do the same thing with them and show them the world and teach them as much as we can and expose them to as many different cultures and lands that we can, and they just love it. It's so much fun.
Very cool.
They want to have a learning experience. Tell them to come by and join us at the back of Stephen J. Gray's place sometime. You'll have a horse and some flies and some chickens and some water, and it's quite an adventure out here, let me tell you. So
cool. I would love it.
How's our weather looking for the weekend? So far, it's not looking too damn... Oh, no, we didn't look. Wait, phone didn't drop, did it? God dang it.
No.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are we seeing, Jen?
Yeah, you have about a 20% chance of showers and storms today. Mostly sunny, high near 82. East-southeast winds 5 to 10 knots, seas 2 to 3 feet. Intercoastal waters a light chop. Tomorrow, 40% chance of showers and storms, partly sunny with a high near 83. Southeast winds 10 knots, seas 2 feet. Intercoastal waters a light chop. And today in the Keys, 20% chance of showers and storms, mostly sunny, high near 84. East winds 5 to 10 knots, seas around a foot. Nearshore waters smooth to a light chop. And tomorrow, 30% chance of showers and storms, partly sunny, high near 84. Variable winds near 5 knots, seas around a foot. Nearshore waters smooth. And at Florida Bay today, east-southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, decreasing throughout the day. Bay waters a light to moderate chop, isolated showers and storms. And tomorrow, variable winds near 5 knots, becoming southeast to south in the afternoon. Bay water smooth to a light chop and scattered showers and isolated storms.
Typical South Florida weather, pretty much, I guess.
Sounds like summer's coming, right?
Yeah.
Summer heat's coming, that's for sure, yeah.
Yep, afternoon
That's
storms.
what the forecast reminded me of, was the summer with no wind and no seas. It just
And hot as hell, Jen, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Are you back in Atlanta? You're not calling us from the islands, are you? You're back home, right?
No, we're back. We've
All
been
right.
back for a while.
Well, thank you, Jen, so much. Great on the program as always.
Jen.
You're the only forecast I believe ever. I never believe anybody's weather forecast but Jen, Jay, Warren, period. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank
See
you
ya.
guys. Bye.
To the Keys we go. Captain Deb Deo on the radio show. I just rhymed it a little bit, didn't I?
Yes.
Thank you. Very
It was good.
I do that properly. Yeehaw, Deb. What's up, baby?
Hey, Captain Deb.
Yeehaw, boys. How's it going?
It's another Saturday talking about fishing news. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. It's just a wonderful day here in Key Largo. There's no wind, tide's high, and it's just a beautiful day. I'm gonna hit that afternoon bite this afternoon and go out and try to find some mahi. And I think that today is the day that you kind of sleep in on Saturday and wait till about 3 o'clock and then hit that Gulf Stream.
No, wait, Deb. If you tell people to sleep in on Saturday, that means they're sleeping through our show. So let's hold on.
They normally do that
Sleeping
anyway, Eric.
sleeping on Sunday. Sleeping on Sunday. Okay?
You wake up at 6, you go back to bed at 8, you wake up at 10, and you have breaks.
Exactly.
That's the way to do it, man. Wake up,
That's my day.
watch the show, then go back to bed, then wake up later and go fish.
Right.
That's the plan.
I like it.
Thank
That's
you,
the
Deb.
plan.
You know, she teases me, Joe. She sends me these videos. Like last night, she sends me this sunset.
Sun what?
I got through the whole show without a
Do
phone
we need
call.
to dump that?
I finally got through it.
Is it that mushroom juice again you've been drinking?
I think I've done mushroom stuff. Anyway, so she's done a sunset shot with the boat going up the canal, and she's playing "Stairway to Heaven" by Zeppelin in the background.
Yeah.
And just a great visual, Deb. It's so nice seeing the sunset down in the Keys and playing some jams. So you just got a beautiful set down there. Let me tell you, God Almighty.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely beautiful the next couple of days because we got that moon and that big blood moon going.
Yeah.
You know, and the sunsets are going to be amazing. So if the fish ain't biting for you, at least be out there and watching this beautiful place that we live at. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, I would definitely, but fishing's been really good. I've been in Key West. I've been all over the Keys this week, from Key Largo to Key West. Been doing some reef fishing down in Key West, and the bite's been really good. So, but with this moon, I do suggest, and this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to wait for that afternoon and go on out there. I
Nice.
might go back to bed.
So Captain Deb, so you're saying the afternoon bite's been really good, right? With like what, tuna, mahi, everything, or just are you targeting something, or besides the mahi?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think because we've got this moon going on, and we've got we've got what we call a spring tide right now.
Okay.
So we have a lot of water here. We had a lot of rain last night, so we need all that to kind of, mix in and take in all those weeds, and they need to come together. And usually that happens in that afternoon this time of year.
Yeah. Right.
So we're waiting on those weed lines to form, because if you go out there in the morning and you're there at 7 a.m., you're in scatter. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So then you have to change up your thing. So if you want to fish the way I like to fish, and I like to troll on my skiff when it's beautiful like this, I'm going to wait till this afternoon to go.
I like that.
There you go.
She has a plan.
Yeah,
She's always got a plan.
That's great.
Man. Yeah, Deb.
Always got a plan.
So let's talk about the big boat. What's happened with that big beauty you got going on down there, kiddo?
Well, we're still having we are in the boat yard. We're floating. Everything's good, but we're still having a little bit of issues with our starboard motor. We've had to rebuild the rack on the 671 on the starboard. So we're down for probably till Friday. We're still waiting on parts, and as you know, they don't make these old diesels anymore. So we have to go find one, pull them off, and then rebuild from there. So it's this boat is definitely teaching me patience, and I'm trying to and use my the other boats to fish right now. But it's a project. I knew that going in. We all knew that going in. So our deadline was May 1st, so we're not too far off of that.
No.
At least it wasn't April 1st. So we'll be ready to go here very shortly for sure.
Nice. You know what they say, right? Enjoy the journey. So all the little stuff that goes on, when you look back.
I thought you were going to say what the term boats means.
Huh?
Bust out another 1,000.
Yes.
I like that.
Because she's going through the boat repair thing, refitting the boat. And, Deb, when you have a boat like that, man, just open the wallet and have the plastic cards on meltdown, because they get used quite often, man. Right?
Absolutely. And, but that's just part of that process and part of that journey. And, you just have to have faith that you'll get it back, and you will. And you just have to come out here, and you have to believe in your dream. And that's what I believe in every day is I keep going and keep going. And sometimes we have those yield signs where we got to step back and say, hey, what's going on? But I'm never going to give up. It doesn't matter whether it's this boat, another boat, or another boat.
That's right, baby.
I'm still going to be out there fishing. So it's not going to stop me one bit.
I'll tell you one thing about her place, though, Joe. If you see her place in the Keys, man, Deb, you got the perfect spot for a kayak. I'm not sure you've thought about this thing.
Oh,
you got a great yak spot there, but holy mackerel,
Yeah, I have to do kayaks myself, and I live in I live here in a development called Port Largo in Key Largo, and it's all canals. Mm-hmm. And they're deep water canals, 20 feet.
Right.
And there's 4 sets of canals before you get into Marina Del Mar, which is in mile marker 100.
Okay.
So, and I do at my dock have a little area that you can launch at high tide for sure.
Nice. When are you and I doing our kayak fishing thing?
Yeah,
there you go.
Hey, have you trolled on your kayak? You've trolled on your kayak, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So trolling down these canals is really fun. We have big snook in here. We have all kinds of stuff. Big sharks. We've got, snapper, anything and everything. I saw a crocodile the other day swim by the house. I'm like, that's a crocodile. What?
Wow.
Man, I want to get a big snapper.
That has gills and swims comes through here for sure.
You got it all going on, Deb. Hey, listen, kiddo, again, best of luck with that beautiful boat you got going on. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't let people push you around. We talked about some behind-the-scenes stuff last night, which is going on. Little hanky-panky down there, political stuff. But we'll get through it, Deb. You'll get through it. You shall
absolutely.
persevere,
You just gotta have faith, You got to think about that Journey song. You got to have faith.
Got to have faith.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing. Yeah, you got it.
That's right.
Thank you, Deb. We love you to death. We love you to
You're
death.
the best.
You are the best.
All right. Y'all take care. Have a happy Saturday. I'm going back to sleep.
All right. Good night.
Good game plan. All right, so Joe, we'll take a little break, come back with a toy chest, and wrap it up with some news about a fishing gathering coming up with you and Sean Rolls. Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. 7:45 at Fox Sports 940, bro.
Need to get out on the water? Look no further than Sailfish Boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish Boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, providing families and friends the perfect platform to create lasting memories. With head-turning styling, SailTech construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish Boats are sure to meet your demanding needs and wants. Each boat features the legendary Deep V variable degree steeped hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features for those seeking a boating experience at an undeniable value. Plus, deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, plus an abundant number of cup holders only steps away from another make Sailfish Boats a must-see. Fishing-focused and family-friendly, Sailfish Boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon activities with family or friends, or entertain with a sunset cruise, all with one boat. So, if you're in the market for a new boat, check out the new 2022 model lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats, including the all-new 316 Dual Console. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information and to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
You love your boat. You love the water, but you'll love them both even more with a new Mercury V8 4-stroke outboard on the transom. The 4-stroke's 4.6-liter V8 powerhead delivers exhilarating acceleration and top speed with uncompromising durability and reliability, while its advanced midsection and undercowl noise management create the smoothest, quietest ride on the water. The 250 and 300 horsepower 4-strokes are famous for superior hole shot and fuel efficiency. See your Mercury dealer today for the exciting 250 and 300 horsepower 4-stroke outboards.
Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
Pompano Ford is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether you're looking for the power to tow, to ensure you get your shipment there on time, the perfect amount of space with bells and whistles for the whole family, or the ocean breeze in your hair, our award-winning sales staff is here to help you get behind the wheel. With our 21st century service department and on-site Ford certified body shop, Pompano Ford will keep you on the road, ready for your next adventure. Visit us today and drive home in a Ford.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
While we may disagree a lot, we do agree Rural Kings are...
A little bit of time before we hit our last segment here and open up that toy chest.
I will say Penny's having an absolute horsegasm with these carrots over here, man.
Why is she having a horsegasm?
Because I brought an extra large bag today, pal.
Oh,
okay,
that's very nice of you.
Don't forget your really tasty candy-coated fudge brownies I brought you,
yes,
bro.
Yeah,
okay?
I'll be fudging later.
Oh, don't fudge with that. And Joe's he's got a Superman Pez dispenser. Don't forget that, Joe.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I'm keeping that, man.
Oh, when Mia sees that,
he's got a
when Mia
theme with
sees that,
these.
Mia may want that from Daddy. I don't know.
I know she might take that, and
she might take the Pezzies, man. Yeah,
she's strong-willed. That's for sure.
Gee, where'd that come from?
I have no idea. It's
is Maria like that? Really? Yeah, I think it came from Daddy.
Is she watching? I don't know.
Big news. One of our dear friends in the business is having a baby.
I heard about
that. The Milligan family.
Wow.
Spencer and Farrah, just put the news out on Facebook this week. They're having their first child. It's going to be a little girl.
That's awesome.
I see Mia having a playmate coming up there very soon.
Yeah. I'm going to give Spencer a call.
You know Spencer for a long time. We're all buddies, man, right?
Yeah. I just never thought. It's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah. They must be
like Spencer. Join the diaper changing, don't sleep at night for the first 6 months club.
Yep.
I had 2 boys. Both my boys had colic. And, dude, it was the roughest couple of first 12 weeks of life. I mean, we would sleep, and they felt bad because they couldn't, obviously.
Yeah. You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Catch all the fish, drink all the beer, anchor down, we're staying here.
With your hosts, 2 legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Pompano Ford and Pompano Lincoln, an easy way to car.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
One ringy dingy.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
come on, pull yourself together.
It's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
It is time to open the Nautical Ventures toy chest. Stephen J. Gray, if you would do the honors, sir, if you don't mind. Open that bad boy up, crank it open. So many cool toys in Nautical Ventures. Joe, we have a cool one for you today, baby.
What can it be?
Psyonix Nightwave D1.
Huh.
What this bad boy is, the Nightwave is an ultra-low light camera built around Psyonix's patented black silicon CMOS sensor. Basically, you're out there at night, right? You can see things all around you without needing like the expensive thermal FLIR type of stuff. Gives you the real-time visual at night, and no light, low light, whatever light, okay?
Okay.
You spot it right in front of you, and you get the true sensation of knowing you're safe because you see things right there in front of you. You're not going to go whack a boat or hit a
rocks,
jetty or whatever else, you know what I mean? Which is neat to have.
Sure.
I can see this being used on a kayak, for God's sake, if you guys are going on at night. I mean, it's that adaptable, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Hooks up to Wi-Fi on your phone. And by the way, some folks who are using this currently are the Coast Guard, Harbor Patrol, the Border Patrol, using the color digital night vision for surveillance and evidence gathering, search and rescue, and other covert operations, they do say here. With the most advanced digital color night vision in the world, the Psyonix Nightwave will guide you safely through any maritime environment.
Very cool.
So go by Nautical Ventures and check it out. It's definitely affordable, much more so than the other expensive night.
By the way,
things.
You know what I noticed about this is it's portable, so you don't have to have a mega yacht to enjoy this technology. Once again, like you mentioned, you can have this on a yak to a pontoon boat to any fishing boat you want.
You essentially can attach it anywhere.
Attach it anywhere you want. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it's
very cool.
Very portable, yeah.
Awesome.
And Nautical Ventures carries that, by the way. Got about a minute and a half, Joe. We have a big fishing seminar I want to plug one more time before we go today.
Yeah.
It's coming up this week, I think, right?
Yep. Wednesday, May 18th, we have the Nautical Ventures fishing seminar that's getting everyone ready for the upcoming Summer Slam tournament taking place June 4th. So we're really excited about that. Sean Rolls will be there, a former champion of one of our tournaments, Summer Slams, and he's going to be there talking about, how to catch blackfin tuna, kingfish, how to give you an edge maybe in fishing these tournaments, and some of the tricks and some of the rigging and the kayak rigging and the whole thing.
What time do you start?
I have to look that up.
Come on, Joe, it's your damn.
I got a lot of different
man.
things going on.
That's
not my seminar.
I think it's like 5:30. I think it's 5:30. I believe.
Yeah, we're posting the flyer everywhere, so you'll see that. I believe it's around 5:30.
You've got,
like 6
I heard,
o'clock.
pizza and some eats out there,
Yeah,
right?
you got food, drinks, the whole shebang.
No charge to get in.
No charge to get in.
That sounds like a great deal.
So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
You got
definitely.
any prizes given away?
During that, I don't think so, but. We got a lot of big prizes for the upcoming Summer Slam.
Which we'll talk about. That's close in June. That's right around the bend.
But I do have to say, Nautical Ventures has I just got a confirmation.
Right.
Nautical Ventures has donated a beautiful, almost $3,000 kayak in Old Town for the raffle taking place at Brews Room June 2nd. So
I'd say that Roger Moore.
Don't want to miss that.
That Roger Moore's a giving guy, isn't he?
He loves. I love him. He loves me. We got a big love fest going on.
Well, I happen to love him too.
I love him.
He puts his arms around me too, pal. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love it if you guys would end the show right now.
We have to end the show. Okay, so Stephen J. Gray, thank you very much. Eric back at 940, thank you very much. Joe Hector,
you guys rock.
Have a great week, bro. Okay?
Definitely.
And keep it here all day long for the best sports talk, bar none, on the gigantic, enormous Fox Sports 940.
Share if you care.
Yeah.
We love you. Bye. 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 Bye.